Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the JK But Gay Show. We're back after taking a little break.
Breaky break.
Yeah, we're back to do JK But Holidays. So we're going to be doing probably about 6 episodes that are more thematic. But today we're talking about traditions. Traditions that we had growing up, traditions that we've made within our chosen family in the gay world, and all of the above. But hi, Jake.
Yeah. Hello, Kendra.
How are you?
I'm good, but I'm like nervous.
It feels weird being back, right?
It feels like the first time again.
Oh.
I don't know why. And we didn't even take that long of a break.
Yeah.
We took the break that we needed. But
Yeah.
I'm just like,
What'd you do with your break?
we traveled.
Yes.
Oh, we went to PB.
Yes. Speaking of traditions.
Oh my gosh, that is a tradition.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm like, nothing exciting.
I started going back to the gym.
Me too. I started a new gym.
Oh, I did too.
We both did.
Yeah. Yeah, I started going back to the gym because when we started the season, I was in full show promotion mode. Not that I couldn't do both, but my brain couldn't do both. And so we're back.
We're back.
We're back to talk about traditions. But how do you feel about traditions? Do you think that they are a burden, or do you think that they're something that should be cherished? What do you think?
I think both.
Are you a traditionalist? Are you conservative?
I think I think both, because there are some traditions where I'm like, I love that.
Yeah.
And I think as a Latino specifically individual,
Yeah.
I really love traditions that I am able to do with my family.
Yeah.
Like family aspect is everything for me. So that's what I really love. But then some traditions, which I know we'll get into it, are very
WTF.
I don't even know if we need to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
I think the reason why I wanted to start with this episode was because a lot of what happens in the holidays is bound around tradition.
Yes.
And a lot of the gay world is sort of the antithesis to tradition.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to talk about the things that we feel are okay and things that we feel are not, and traditions that we make ourselves. So are there any traditions that you had growing up? What was your life like growing up?
Yeah, as it relates to the holidays, that was very much the time where we all got together. We all had, from literally Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all of those. Those are the ones we celebrate.
I would add more.
Which ones?
Super Bowl.
Oh, Super Bowl's one. Super Bowl's a newer-ish one for me too.
Yeah, why don't you explain to the class what you do Super Bowl? Because I love that y'all do that.
Yeah, so for Super Bowl, my family and I, a lot of my family from here in San Antonio and then also from California, we'll all meet up in Vegas, and we'll just have a weekend there, gambling, betting on which team is going to win.
So fun.
How long the national anthem's going to be.
How long?
Yes. That's like a whole bet thing, I think.
Why?
I don't know.
It's the
I
same
have
song.
no idea. Well, because some people they'll
Fergie.
my favorite.
they'll
prolong it, or if it's the Whitney Houston version versus I don't know who else sings
traditions.
I mean, all of that. But that's what we do for Super Bowl. So we always go every year. Y'all are gonna come with us next year.
I know. That'll be exciting.
Yes.
I love Vegas. You just tell me when to go and I'm ready.
Yeah, and I'm going in a couple of weeks actually for a conference.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
You invited your mother
mom.
instead of me.
Did.
I'm gonna tell her to watch the show. See who really takes priority.
She's gonna be like, "Is this play about us?
Right? Is this fucking play about us?
Is it about me?" And I'm like, "Yes, mom, it is. Let's go to Vegas."
Yeah, but I feel like your family gets together outside. Y'all's tradition is just getting together because y'all do it outside of the holidays too.
We do.
You always have a damn birthday party you're going to. My husband jokes about it all the time because he's like, Jake has a birthday party this weekend. There's someone's birthday party that he's going to in his family.
Yeah, he will literally text me and be like, or he'll text in the group and be like, "What are y'all doing this weekend? Is there another kid's birthday?" All my cousins watching. Y'all go harass him on Instagram.
Just because.
Just because I have a kid's birthday. And usually I'll be like, "No, just come with us."
Right.
Because all my family, they know y'all and they're like, "Where are they?"
Yeah.
Even yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, how are they doing?
I know, but you wanted to record at 10 a.m. So I was like, I'm not going anywhere. If you want to see me fresh face, I haven't recorded in a long time. It's going to be a lot. So yeah.
If I look fresh, this is me going out.
I know.
Having a night. And then that's not.
No, I had a good night. Oh, you mean not going out? Anyway, for me, mine was a lot growing up. It was getting together as a family. My mom and her sisters are really close.
Okay.
So we used to all get together, and that's when I would be around my cousins a lot. Yeah. And we would do it for the holidays, but we would do it a lot for sort of anything. I think Easter was also a bigger time when we would get together. It was just sort of the time when we were always together as a group, as a family. But then there's a lot of traditions which I'll go into later on in this sort of mini season of just like during the holidays with Thanksgiving and with Christmas and, you know, just the things that I have sort of created myself. But are there any sort of like traditions that you had growing up that now looking back sort of feel toxic?
Traditions. I'm like trying to think of like specific holidays because like I mean I don't find holidays necessarily. I don't find holidays toxic, but it's just like being with individuals that are sometimes toxic.
Right.
And by sometimes I mean like all the time.
Like you're saying you don't let them take over the mood of the holidays.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm like we're the majority.
Yeah.
So you don't have a say.
Yeah.
But I don't think that there's any I don't really think there's a toxic, like specific thing that we do all the time that's toxic itself.
Yeah.
Do you have any?
I think just sort of traditions that not necessarily toxic, but just feel weird. Like, how much people spend on quinceañeras, I think is really interesting because it's a very traditional thing.
Oh,
and
yes.
how many quinceañeras were you in growing up?
Sorry.
Not going to be a social media clip.
At least like 8.
I was in 14 quinceañeras. 14. It's like 27 dresses because I wanted to be the quinceañera. I was always a bridesmaid, never a bride. I was in 14 quinceañeras. Well, I could dance, right? The gay kid that can dance. But because I could dance, everybody wanted me in their quinceañera.
Were you like the I forget what they're called, the main guy?
The chambelán?
Yeah.
No, for like 1 or 2.
But they're like, he's a faggot.
No, usually the way that it would work is that like whatever cousin was nearest in age would be the chambelán.
Oh,
so it was like my cousins that were nearest to age to me, I would stand in that role.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually what happened to me. Not happened to me, but like that happened I guess it happened to me too.
Yeah. But the amount of money that's spent on quinceañeras?
Yes.
The amount of money. And it's totally a cultural thing. It's not even a religious thing. Like they can have a mass associated with it.
Yeah.
But it's not like a sacrament. Like
it's not.
You're not like forced to do it.
Yeah. I mean, even like with my niece, there wasn't a mass. It was just a party.
Right. No, my family would throw a fit if that happened.
Really?
That's weird, right? It's
I
not associated. It's weird. They would throw a fit if it didn't have it.
That if I knew that,
yeah,
that to me is a little toxic.
Yeah, there's a lot of things with quinceañeras. Like you can't on traditions that were sort of beliefs, which we'll get into it in a bit. You can't have quinceañeras or even weddings during Lent. Like it's like against like the cultural belief because if you dance, this is really weird. Let me see if people actually know this. But if you like the belief, right, is that if you dance during Lent or go out during Lent, if you look down, you'll see like the devil's feet.
Not K-pop demon hunters. Yeah. Living below us.
But yeah, that's like you would see it in other people's feet because you're like during a time of mourning, you're going out. You want to know something really interesting that I did? I obviously am not. I consider myself Catholic, but I'm not. I'm getting old. I'm not a practicing Catholic, but
Same.
I didn't get married during Lent for that reason.
I didn't know that.
That's exactly why.
Did you want to get married?
I wanted to get married in March, but we couldn't because of Lent. Mm-hmm.
Would your family had not?
My mom was like, "You can't," and I was like, "You're right, I can't." And then afterwards, I was like, "What the hell?" After we selected the date, I was like, "What? What are you thinking?" Like it's not like we were getting married during the church.
Yeah.
In the church.
Yeah.
But the thought is that you're not supposed to have
a celebration during Lent.
During Lent.
I don't think I knew that actually.
Yeah. It's like,
and I'm like, I've considered myself very.
But that's the thing though. There's a lot of Catholicism that are cultural, like quinceañeras. Quinceañeras aren't a part of the church. It's a cultural thing.
Right.
Right. And there's things like
Latinos,
that, like I just said, or mal de rojo, which we'll talk about in just a second.
Yeah.
That's a cultural thing. It's not really a religious thing. And so there's a lot of things that happen in the sort of Mexican Tejano life that is a mixture of both. And you're like, does this come from the church or does this come from like ancient traditions, which is sometimes both?
Yeah. That's so interesting.
Yeah.
I'm also curious, growing up in West Texas, now living in San Antonio, do you think that there was like tradition for the traditions? Because like, I don't know how to ask this. Like, what are there differences because you grew up in West Texas?
What do you mean?
I think just like in traditions, because
they're followed more. There's more of a community code in a smaller town.
That's kind of what I was getting at.
There's more of
like a smaller.
There's more of a community code that we all sort of follow.
Got it.
Like in my hometown, you will not, or it used to be this way, you will not see quinceañeras or weddings during Lent. Like you just won't. No one does them. Because
that's
it's
why. Because I'm trying to
and
think.
it used to, I don't know if it's this way now, but the church wouldn't do it. Like the church wouldn't marry someone during Lent.
Now they're like, what we gonna do? You can leave me money?
Right. You're going to give me what is it? You can give me a donation. The Catholic Church loves a donation.
They do.
A donation. And you're like, what do you mean?
This is so funny. Yesterday we had a mass for my grandpa's anniversary of his passing.
Oh, okay.
And I'm laughing because you saying that is so funny to me because they have.
I'm like, why are you laughing about your grandpa being dead?
No. Damn.
No. Gosh.
No, but at the church, at this specific church, they have the instead of like the baskets where they pass around for the offerings, they had the pole.
My grandpa used to do that.
Child, the girl put it next to me and stayed there for like 10 seconds. And
Lies.
I was like, I don't have cash.
She would have gotten a hand.
I was like, I don't have anything.
I would have pushed the basket.
That's why I'm laughing because I'm like, you know me, like I get so anxious. And so in that moment, I'm like, and I'm with my family and I'm just like trying to talk to my little cousin, my little nephew. And I'm just like,
did you feel guilty after?
No.
Oh, okay.
I no. I don't anymore. I don't give tips. I don't give
Girl, the crowd loved that. The crowd loved your little tips. I remember I went out with you for the first time and was like, yes. I don't have to leave.
Oh my God. Yes. Because that was really loud.
Someone said recently, someone said this morning that I was being performative by saying that I leave 20%, but I really thought that it was okay to leave 20% or that I should be leaving 20%.
And let me get this clear. On that, I understand. Like a White Claw, yes, it's $5. So 20% is
He's an idiot.
20% is $1. But like if I get a White Claw, I probably wouldn't even tip, to be honest.
Wow.
But yes, like literally, it was for not me getting my pedestal again.
No, you're good.
Not to clear myself, clear my name. No, but yeah, when we went out and we got like a round and it was like what? $30 and you're like, wait, so I don't have to tip $6 because I only got 4 drinks.
They were for like
$4.
Yeah,
that's enough.
Yeah, and so it's like a whole new life. I'm saving all this money.
Right,
I'm saving all this money.
Damn, all of that money could have been going to
the show. I know, to make us do anything. Another thing that I think feels toxic. There's a lot of norms, and I've said this before on the show, but I think it's still really toxic to like when you get somewhere at a family event, making your kids say hi to everybody. That was our very first clip that we talked about on the show. One of the very first clips we talked about in the show. And I still stand by that. Do not make your kids say hi to everybody. People were like, you're raising your kids to be rude. No, I'm not. I'm teaching them about bodily autonomy.
Oh yeah.
And boundaries. All
Both,
the above.
Yeah.
All the above. But making people say hi, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's
I'm definitely that person.
What? This is hi to
go say hi. Yeah.
But you want to.
Well, like, I mean, like, I will tell my nephews.
Oh.
But not, like, they can just, like, walk around and say hi. I'm like, just acknowledge.
It has to be a one-on-one? Even that's toxic.
Oh,
for me, if I walk in,
I'm toxic, y'all.
Hi, everybody. It's good seeing y'all. I love you. That's it. No, it's not, I don't think it's toxic. I'm just saying it's the forcing kids to do that. And,
and no, I get what you're saying.
Because you don't know what kind of, there's a power dynamic. You don't know what they're going to feel like in that exact moment when they're having a one-on-one and they're like, give me a hug. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I think it's important to teach your kids bodily autonomy.
Which is very true.
Yeah.
Very true. I think for me, I love to say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
I was like, hi.
Do you have people in your family that aren't Catholic?
Yes.
No, we banned them. They've been banished.
They're no longer a Casanova.
Right.
No. Yeah, no, they're like non-dominational. Mm-hmm. So they're still Christian.
Yeah.
But yeah, we practice different items. Like even like yesterday, I keep acknowledging that, but like not all of us went up to get the bread.
Right.
Because I think
the bread, you mean the body of Christ? Wow. What a bad Catholic. What a bad Catholic. You're like, just a piece of bread.
And why?
Is this gluten-free?
Can he have some? It needs to be gluten-free only.
The reason why I asked that is because I remember the very first time my husband had, when he was my boyfriend at the time, had the holidays with us. And he grew up in a, I think it's like a Pentecostal or apostolic church, like the non-denomination ones, but the ones that are like really strict on on Jesus.
Like the jean dresses?
Yeah, he's like, I'm Christian. I'm like, so am I. So are Catholics. But I remember you said the jean dresses? Not the jean dresses. Yes, those people. So that's how he grew up, which we love. We love everybody.
Yeah,
but that's how he grew up. And I remember the very first time he came to the holidays, because he was there with us, they wanted him to say grace, right? And so Catholics, even with Mass, if it's an hour in and out, let's do our thing. That's it, right? And so he started going and started doing his thing, and he was like doing prayer, but then he was actually it was almost like he was giving a sermon. And I remember like after about 20 seconds, my brothers looked up at me and they were like, what is this? Why is he praying so long? But yeah, there's things like that too, where it's like they use those moments to be like, I'm gonna show you how I'm feeling and we're gonna work through it. But it was funny after that. I remember that because it was like, what is taking so long? Why is he praying to so many people?
Everybody individually.
I'm like, they don't believe in saints, but they're still praying to everybody. That doesn't sound right.
That's right. Because as Catholics, we have the saints.
Catholics are a lot, but we'll talk about religion in another. But I wanted to bring up religion specifically because there is a lot of traditions that are linked to that, and I think a lot of people are bound by these traditions because of guilt, and that's what Catholics do really well, is teach you to be guilty about life. But I don't have no guilt.
I don't either. Get that basket away from me.
I can't believe you pushed the basket away. She just stopped everybody.
No, she was literally just like there on the side, and I'm like, I don't.
Was she paying attention?
Yes, looking at me.
Oh.
And I'm like,
she walked out. She's like, broke bitch.
I was gonna say something else, but that probably. And it was in Spanish, so it was like, she's like, marica ya.
Marica ya. Can you put something in here? Because yes. Another thing I think that can be toxic, just general, that I wanted to briefly touch on was just, we're going to talk about the new year, but how like people diet for the new year.
Oh, yes.
I don't know how I feel about that, because for me, I'm like, if some people need an indicator, need a moment to start living a healthy life. But I think the feeling of being stuck and having to be healthy, or feeling less of yourself when you're not, or when you're not sort of active in the gym, is the part I have an issue with. You know what I'm saying?
I disassociated for a second, so I
wow.
I'm just being completely honest. So
you know what? We're gonna go to break so I can punch this bitch in his fucking throat.
So I'm gonna have to need you to explain that again. We'll get to.
Okay, you know what? I'll get you awake. How do you feel about dieting in the new year, Jake?
I do think the New Year, New Me thing itself is a little toxic.
Yeah,
because I'm like, you're right. I don't like using that as a time rather than like focusing on the moment for you when it works best. Is like, okay, well then is it gonna work?
But that's what I was saying though, is that I think some people do need that, because I need that sometimes, of it being like here's the moment where I can restart and start doing things differently.
Oh, I understood you definitely differently then.
No, we'll talk about that in the New Year episode, because it's my favorite holiday. But anyway,
I know we haven't celebrated New Year's ever together.
We've only celebrated one of my birthdays together.
This past one.
Yeah. Anyway, we're digressing. So we'll be right back. All right. So, we usually use this moment to talk about following us. We just want to use this time to say thank you for everybody who's listening. And just as a reminder, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button if you're listening on YouTube. And then if you are listening on Apple or Spotify, make sure you're following us. Make sure you're commenting, following us on social media. You can find us everywhere at JK But Gay. Thanks, everybody.
Welcome back, everybody. We are back.
Yes, we were just having a laugh.
A good laugh. Mm-hmm. And we'll get to it.
Yeah.
Not the full
story. We are?
No.
Oh, okay.
But we're going to talk about gay traditions.
Yeah, traditions that we've created ourselves.
Yeah, as gay individuals. Gay individuals. Do you have any that you can think of?
There are things that my husband and I do. I don't know if they're necessarily gay, but every time I leave and I'm in the car with him, I always bless myself and bless him. I remember I did it to you when we were on the way to EcoPass, because it was a habit.
Yes. And I was like,
it's something you're like, what are you doing?
What's happening?
Yeah.
Touch me more.
Aww. He literally has no Catholic guilt. Zero. It's gone. I'm talking about blessing him and he's like, oh, touch me more. Gosh, what is wrong with you?
That's my gay tradition.
But yes, that's something I do with my husband, is I'll bless myself and I'll bless him every time even if we're going like to the store or something.
And do you have I never noticed this, but do you have a rosary in your?
No, but because I don't like that.
Really?
I don't like it, me personally.
Oh.
I don't, because I think it ruins it. because I have really pretty rosaries. And
okay.
Oh no, it's not anything about like that. It's more just like,
damn.
No, I don't.
Jack Mike truck.
I think it ruins it. Like the ruins the rosaries.
No, I see what you're saying.
And I actually pray the rosary, so it's like I need to buy more. My mom always
How often do you pray the rosary?
So I used to last year. I got up to 60 days in a row. But it's one of my things that I track. I prayed a lot. The last time I prayed the rosary was last week sometime.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't even remember the last time I did it.
It's on traditions. It's more of a ritual thing for me. It's like my time to meditate and
I see what you're saying.
Fully like listen to the mysteries and think of like things that are. Do you know your mysteries?
Nope.
No? Okay. See,
I used to.
I used to be real. I'm like the rosary. I'm like I have it like, yeah.
I'm trying to even remember like
the last time you prayed a rosary.
Yeah.
At a funeral, probably.
I think so.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I went to.
No, the rosary's so powerful.
I don't do it enough.
Yeah. There's so many things that happen in my life that I'm like I feel like it's because of the rosary.
Really? Mm-hmm. Do you want to talk about any?
I think I'll hold it for religion.
Okay.
But yes. I think just like little things about like life like that are happening. And I don't think because I'm praying for that moment it happens. I think the investment of praying for so many years gets me to where I am now.
Let me go pray the rosary.
I know. You'd be like, I played 7 rosaries in a day. Aw, on this beautiful Sunday. But there's that. That's something that a tradition that we do a lot. There's like a lot of travel that we do. I think for us, we travel to PV once a year, which is so gay. It's so basic. And the fact that we go to PV every year, we had a great time this year. It's been my favorite trip.
Loved it.
Yeah.
I think because also I really was intentional on like unplugging.
We disconnected.
I mean, and
that's the word we were looking for in the last episode.
Yes.
Disconnected.
That's what it is. Mm-hmm. We were like nope, dis.
Yeah.
But yeah, and also like we didn't have anything planned, which with my personality, I was freaking out.
Really?
Because like I'm used to having like, okay, on this day we're doing this, on this day we're doing that.
We kind of did that.
Kind of, but I feel like it was more.
We even canceled one.
We did. Paid for it and everything.
Yep.
And then I was like, yeah, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
And funny, and like me.
The thing is that the day before we partied.
Child.
We partied hard, and we partied hard at brunch because we're going to go to bed early.
To get up early for the boat.
We went to bed at 8 and
woke up at like 11 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We woke up to say no to the boat because we had to be there at 8.
We woke up at like 6. No, it was like 7.
Yeah.
And we were like, yeah, let's just not.
I'm skipping.
Go back to bed.
Yeah.
Because that would have been, I feel like if we went, it would have been torture.
Yeah.
Like we would have all felt
I would have been
disgusting.
sick. I would have been nauseous.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, those are some gay traditions that I've developed. There's a lot of things that have to do with like, my husband and I like love award shows. So we'll watch, we'll watch the Grammys or the Oscars. We're award show gays.
We need to get into that too. Because like Roger and I are not.
Yeah. No, like, we're award show gays. We love it. Speaking of Super Bowl though, we always have a Super Bowl party usually because I'll cook. Sometimes it's just me and him, but we're going to have a party no matter what. Yeah. Like it's just, you've never came because you're always in Vegas.
We're always in Vegas. Yeah.
But yeah, we usually like get together and have a Super Bowl party. The halftime show is usually like the top part of it. Yeah. Because my team never goes. I'm a Cowboys fan, which is another year of misery. But yeah, that's what we
I'm like,
deal
why
with.
can't you go to dinner tonight, Kendrick?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna watch the Cowboys, even though they're like losing like crazy
they're gonna
this
win.
season.
They're gonna win. We're gonna put that out there. I think that's a tradition I do. What I just said.
What?
I was like, no, we're gonna win. They're gonna win. We're gonna put that out there.
Another tradition of Texans in general of like, this is our year with the Cowboys.
Oh yeah,
this is our year.
And
diehard fans. I'm a diehard Cowboys fan. It's something I'm always like, this is our year. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make it happen. There's that. I'm trying to think of tradition. What makes it a tradition?
I know, like, is it something that you do? Something like this is not a tradition. It's more like a habit. But like we will always, whether we're like together. I mean, usually we're together, but like we'll kiss each other goodnight and we'll say goodnight to each other. Like we have to do that. Yeah. And even when we're not, like
we
if
have
I'm traveling,
all of us, our group before, we have to say I love you when we're leaving each other.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. That is very, yeah.
And that's not like something that I learned from my family. Because my family doesn't do that. My extended family doesn't do that. Yeah. Which
I know we talked about it. I forgot which episode, but yeah, it's like my dad's side does that. And then like my mom's side is not as much.
Yeah.
not saying it doesn't mean it's not true, but
right.
Like,
it doesn't mean it doesn't mean they don't feel that way. It's just like
it.
not saying it.
Yeah.
And
we're very intentional. Like I feel weird if I don't tell you I love you.
Yeah. Roger's the
such
only
a
one that's
prolonged
like kind of weird.
And I don't get it. Like his family says it
I
all
think it's
the
just
time.
awkward.
Oh, my baby.
He watches this behind. He'll watch this in December and be like,
I honestly don't even know if he's caught up.
and I'm gonna be like,
I'm gonna go
he
ask
better,
him.
he better
I need
caught
to
up.
ask him.
There's one other tradition that I want to talk about because
This is my gay tradition.
Yeah, you talk about it because it pissed me off earlier.
This is one of my gay traditions is a good PSL. Actually, I won't even say PSL. Pumpkin anything.
Oh.
But pumpkin, like I just love specifically a pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah.
From Starbucks. Like I am there day one. Like it was August 26th.
Aren't we supposed to be boycotting Starbucks or something right now?
We can bleep them out. I don't go there.
But you brought me one today.
I did.
Because I'd
You
never had
tried
one.
it.
I had never had one in my life. And so I thought that I was going to be drinking heaven. And it's good, but I'm like, the thing that pissed me off is that you were like, I'm going to take your gay card. I'm like, my what? Because I've never had a pumpkin spice latte? Take my white gay card. It's not a gay card. I'm like, what is this? This is not, it was good.
The verdict is it was good.
It was good,
Okay,
but
good. I was getting so nervous on the way over here. I was like, what if he doesn't like it? And then
it's a drink.
You were scaring me. You're like, if I don't like it, I'm going to hit you.
I did say that. because of what you said. You're like, I'm going to take your gay card. What? Because of this?
Yes. A PSL. It's like a classic.
You know what else is a tradition for my husband and me? And for a lot of gay Latinos, this is the Gay Latino Super Bowl. Do you know what that is?
Hold on. No.
The Gay Latino Super Bowl is Miss Universe.
Oh, yes.
Gay Latinos
and
love,
I've never
especially like from non-Mexican countries. Mexicans like it too.
Yes.
But non-Mexican countries, like those are a bunch of countries that have like in Latino America,
right, who
have a history of Miss Universe, of like champions and winning before.
Right.
So that's like Gay Latino Super Bowl. We need to watch it together.
We do. I don't even know how it works.
But
like,
you were here 1 year when we watched it. About 2 years you were here. 2 years ago.
I couldn't even tell you who won.
But yeah, you need to watch it.
I don't know anybody. Like,
I told you all about like Crystal Stewart from Back in Black, Beauty in Black.
I didn't know. I think she's gorgeous.
She used to be Miss America.
Like,
Miss USA.
I'm like, I can see that.
She was Miss USA and then she ran the Miss USA pageant.
Right.
And there was some controversy. She selected the winner. And
then she was right.
And then the winner went on to win Miss Universe.
Yeah.
So
that I didn't know. And then you told me and I was like,
we'll see.
Huh? Like she know her. She doing her thing.
Yeah. So
she's gorgeous. Like I can't get over how gorgeous she is.
There are a lot of Latinos that love gay Latinos that love Miss Universe. It's like their Super Bowl.
I'm not that.
Yeah. You've never seen it, right?
No.
Just that one time.
And even then I couldn't even tell you like what happened.
Yeah.
The only thing I see are like the viral clips that like
when they do something wrong.
Yeah. Or when Steve Harvey.
Oh, I was watching live when that happened. I heard
about that. I was like, damn.
Yep. I was watching that live on TV. But yeah, what about you and me? Do we have any traditions that we do as friends? We always do something for Pride. It's not necessarily like that we will go to the parade or we'll go somewhere, but there's always an event that we're doing for Pride to celebrate it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
I do a lot of meditation by myself on National Coming Out Day, which is coming up on October the 11th. Mm-hmm. Because I remember when I was younger for National Coming Out Day, the day would always pass and I would tell myself maybe next year, like before I came out. And so now every National Coming Out Day, for myself, I like have a moment to be like, you are your true self now.
Oh,
I know.
I love that.
I know.
I don't even celebrate it.
Because you remember when it used to come, I don't know if you remember it before you came out, but
no, I didn't.
So I do
Pride. That was like,
I do because a lot of celebrities would use it to come out. Would use that day.
Yeah.
And so you would see like a bunch of folks come out and like.
Specifically on October 11th.
Right.
Yeah.
On National Coming Out Day.
Huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I never, even now, like
you just hate everything, don't you? You have no traditions. You are
I do my own thing.
Well, that's what I mean. But even then, do you have your own, tell us about your own thing.
I'm like, I really like, what do Roger and I do?
Anything you do on vacations or? You and Roger like to travel. Y'all travel once a year together, right?
Oh, that is a tradition. Yeah, we have to take a trip by ourselves once a year.
Yeah.
wherever, we don't care where. It has to be somewhere new. And it has to be by ourselves. Like we intentionally want to do it just us two.
Yeah.
Alone.
Yeah.
But other than that,
still have never been abroad.
And still have never been abroad.
Well,
we need to make that happen.
You never been across the ocean?
Across the sea, yeah. I was gonna say one tradition that I have, which is not really a tradition, and people are probably gonna.
I hope so.
But no, I love to. This is not a tradition either. It's like a collection.
What?
Where like I love to collect mugs of where I
travel.
travel.
That's a tradition.
Is that a tradition?
Yeah, the tradition is you have to go when you go on a trip, you have to collect the mugs.
Yeah, and it's a very specific mug.
Well, say it.
I'm like, now I'm scared.
I don't remember what they're boycotting them for.
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't.
Because they're tanking. I don't know if you saw they're closing a bunch of locations.
Yes, I did see that.
But because of that, because of the boycott.
Roger's like, close this one because this one sucks, but by our house. But yeah, I collect the Starbucks mugs, specifically the ones with the name of the city that I'm in.
Right.
And but it's getting to the point where I'm like, I don't have room, and so Roger's like, you need to get rid of one before you get another one. I'm like,
oh,
you can find another house.
Which one are you gonna get rid of?
None. I'm just gonna like store them somewhere else.
You're gonna give them to me?
Yeah, and I'm like, can you hold this for me?
Right.
And for us, I'm trying to think. I don't like what traditions do we have, like us two, but outside of the travel,
they're all probably travel related.
A lot of them are travel related.
They're like that's the only thing that we focus on where we say we have to take some time.
We always greet each other. Like when we greet each other, we give each other a kiss on the cheek. When we leave, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
The I love you. Yeah. Damn, like I'm boring.
Are you a creature of habit? I am, which is why I think there's so many things that are not tradition, but just like habits for me, which we'll get into in just a second.
I think that's where I'm getting stuck because like I feel like I do a lot of things regularly, but I don't necessarily think of that as a tradition rather than like my normal.
I think a tradition would just be like if it makes it like a part of, if it's external. I think a tradition for yourself internal is not really, but I don't know. I think a tradition is anything you want.
Like decorating?
Yeah, that could be it.
Like I mean, like every year, Roger and I, we choose a color. Like we're very specific on the color that we choose for our Christmas tree, and like it's all inside. It has to be the same color. Yeah. So we have like all these random ass ornaments of different colors.
You save them all?
We do. Yeah.
Oh, we'll save that for the episode.
Wait, why?
No, I just want to.
For Christmas. Yeah,
I just want to know about the details, like where do you put them, and all the above.
Oh, now in the new house, I'm like, damn, we're running out of space already.
Yeah. All right. we were just talking about the new Cardi B album because I am obsessed with it. Jake, I wanted Jake to wait for me to listen to it, but he listened to it without me just because I wanted him to see it. But that album is everything. You know why I love Cardi? Cardi, besides Beyonce, Cardi B is like my favorite artist, and it's because she gets rap of like talking shit at people, like when they're mean to her.
Right.
And that's how I am. Like I think I've told you this. Like I'll put on Cardi when someone pisses me off to like get it out, as if I'm the one rapping. But yeah, so this album is full of that. This album is full of, for you. It's all diss tracks. So
and you're having to help me understand like who is this? Who is that?
Yeah, you know who Bia was with a gun pointed to your head. Pow, I'm dead. Yep.
Me.
No, but that's the worst part is that she does those things. Cardi does those things knowing that no one's gonna know who she is, and now it's all over TikTok. And I love Cardi B.
In her house.
The lesson of that is leave people alone. Stop messing with people.
She never also their kids.
She never messed with that lady. Leave her alone. Stop messing with people.
And especially their kids.
Right.
Leave them kids alone.
Yep, but that's what they get. But anyway, we wanted to finish this episode, the third segment of this episode is going to be about superstitions and beliefs, because I think I didn't realize how superstitious I was until I started thinking about it. I'm actually really superstitious.
I feel like I'm not. Watch, we're gonna start talking about it. And I'm like,
do you have any? Is there anything you're superstitious about?
The one thing that comes to one of the things that comes to my mind is like I won't say something negative because if I say it, then I think it's gonna happen.
Like you'll bring that energy?
Right.
I have one that you're superstitious about.
What?
Splitting the pole.
Oh, that is.
You are so, and I do it to you all the time because I'm like, you're ridiculous. Every time I'm with him, I'll split the pole on purpose because it just pisses him off. But yeah, you won't split the pole. Where did that come from?
Then we're not gonna be best friends tomorrow.
I know. Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Because you're like,
but like Roger and I are like that. Like we like, come on this side. Like we gonna walk through the same door.
I'm like that with ladders.
Oh, I won't go under ladders.
Yeah, neither will I.
Damn, I'm already thinking like, yeah.
What about salt?
I don't know.
I do. I don't even know I don't even know. I mean, so I don't think I'm superstitious, but I'm also not going to try it. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to test it because With salt, if I drop salt, I'm like, I don't even know which shoulder it is. So I throw it over both.
Now it cancels each other out.
I don't think so. That's not how it works. But anyway, I'll throw it over both and be like, you know what? I'm not superstitious, but today's not the day where I'm going to try.
We ain't going to try it.
I'm not going to figure it out.
Yeah. Salt, I'm not. But el bujo, like, what's it called?
It's so funny. Is that you call them bujos? Because lechuza.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That.
Wait, like me? So the summoning part right now, I'm like, okay, can you finish what you need to say?
My bad. Well, that's it.
Finish what you need to say so I can go on to the next topic.
That one. No, that is just something that like.
Oh, yeah.
I know of.
That's very cultural. Very cultural.
Yeah,
for those of you who don't know, if you see an owl at nighttime in a lot of cultures, in a lot of Latino cultures, specifically in Texas, it usually means they're an evil spirit or even a witch sometimes.
Near you. Or that is it.
That is it, yeah. And sometimes they'll have like but for those of you who don't know, owls have a really long wingspan, the white ones do. And so it looks, you've never seen one?
No, it's just Harry Potter.
Terrifying when you see them. Because you have that superstition in your mind or that belief in your mind, and then you see them, or like if you're in a car and it crosses over you, it's super scary.
It's like Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah, but the wingspan is so big that you're like, oh my god, that's what it is.
He's so big and tall.
You know, speaking of Cardi, you know what you have to do to get rid of him?
No,
you curse him out.
Like just start cursing.
You dumb, ugly, fat.
Why'd you take me off the schedule?
Why'd you take me off the schedule? Yeah, you have to do it in Spanish.
Oh, man, they're gonna say that.
If they're around you, that's what they say. There's a bunch of things that are just like cultural.
I would just like run inside.
Yeah.
I would just be like, I'm not going outside no more.
Another thing too, I believe in ojo, el mal del ojo.
Yeah.
I've done it on you before.
Yes. Mm-hmm. You were actually the only one that has ever done it on me. Okay, hold on.
Really?
Minus, my dad used to do it on me, but like, from what I remember, because he would do it on me as a baby.
Yeah.
And then my mom would be like, it's so funny because like my dad was very spiritual in that sense.
Yeah.
And my mom wasn't. And so I'd be crying.
She's like cooking the egg, eating it.
She's like, wait, I was hungry.
Yeah.
But my dad we'd go out during the day, whatever, as a baby, and like people, you know, do their thing or like look at me, whatever. And then I'd go home. Chucky. Right. And then I'd go home and I'd be crying. And then my mom would try to get me to calm down, and then I wouldn't. So then she'd give me to my dad, and my dad would do the ojo or the egg, and then I'd stop. Yeah. And then she'd be like, what? He was already tired. Yeah. And my dad would be like, okay, mija. Yeah.
No, I do believe that. I'm actually wearing I bought this in PV.
Yes.
I'm wearing my ojo right now.
I actually regret not getting one.
Yeah. Because I do believe that. I do. But it's more of, I think that people's negative energies have an effect on people. And that's what I think that it is. I think that's what ojo is. It's like people's negative energies. Because a lot of time it's envy.
Well, because I've seen you do it on Gabriel. And then the way that the egg, and I'm like.
The way yours looked when I did it on you.
It was like black.
Yeah. The one I did on yours.
Oh yeah, that too.
That one was real cooked. And so it's like a science, right? So I've done it to Jake before because the way that Jake was feeling, I was like, oh, someone gave you the evil eye. So I gave him a limpia.
Yeah. And I had not.
As an adult,
I never had it done.
But usually you can tell the inside's like really cooked, and that's what it was. I could see it. Sometimes some people say you can tell if it was a man or a woman by where the eye is located. But you have to put a toothpick through it, and the next day you have to throw it away. You have to, not throw it away. You're supposed to either flush it down the toilet or bury it. It depends on what belief you have, but yeah. Also, something I believe in. Like, throw it away. I just think I genuinely think that people's like that one. I know it's a little dramatic, but when it comes to ojo, I think that people's negative energies have effect on people
that they can like transfer.
Yeah. Like people's negative energies can go into other people. It's like when you walk into a room and you see people that are negative, you're like, I don't want to be here right now. Yeah.
I think also. It's interesting because
I'm also always my bruja vibes. You know that.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like a curandera.
Sometimes I like love it though too. I'm like,
I'm a curandera in my spare time. But it's interesting because it's like I said, sometimes it's culturally a thing, and then sometimes it's sort of religious. But my mom never believed it, but all of her sisters sort of believed in it. And so my mom believed in it, but she didn't know how to do it. And so I have one aunt that knows how to do it, and I called her when I was going to do it on you, and said, how do I do it? And so she taught me. Actually on Snapchat, I have a saved message of her telling me, but she taught me how to do it, and so I do it like that, and I did so that night when that happened, I did a rosary after.
Interesting.
Like just to like get the energies out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's like I said, I don't know if it's really. Of course, it's faith based because it's the rosary, but it's a lot of like just clearing your energy and clearing your space.
Yeah,
I do a lot of that.
Yeah,
and I'll do a lot of sages too.
I don't do that. Like, what do you mean sages? Like you light
when someone comes
light
and visit?
but you light it, or is it
No,
spray?
it's a spray.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, I'll sage if someone comes to visit.
Before?
That I don't know. Both.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah. I genuinely believe that energies are a thing.
Like transferable.
Well, and then especially like if it's coming from a really dark place, and some people don't even really realize that it's coming from a dark place or have that intention. But
that's where I'm getting stuck, because like sometimes when I look at something, for even like if I'm like, oh my God, I love your nails, and I'm like, let me touch them.
Oh, like that's so cool.
Yeah, I will do that, but it's not. I don't come from a negative place, but I don't want them to like fall off.
No, but the place of envy can come. You can not be having that, and you can like I
literally did it yesterday, and I was like, oh my God, I love your nails. Let me touch them. I gotta touch them.
I remember when I used to work at a job with the Brits. When I worked for the Brits, I had some pants.
Oh, okay.
That were like velvet, and they were brand new. I bought them from Saks. They were beautiful, and everybody kept complimenting them. And I kept getting everybody to touch them. And there was one person that I just like was not a fan of. So I was like, I didn't say anything. And the pants tore. I still have them. They tore right here.
That day?
That day. And so I grabbed a coworker who was like a non-believer and was like, look.
And I was like, look, this beach.
No, I showed her. I was like, this is what happens when you don't have. And she was like, what is this? But yeah, no, if someone don't compliment my shit. If you are, come touch it. Here. Actually, you just come. I love it, actually.
I know.
Well, it's the ojo. I don't know I don't know how that works. If it's the ojo,
we're gonna try it.
Giving ojo to the ojo.
Not the Inception.
Yeah. Another. Do you have any funny superstitions? There are some I think about which are like really funny. But yeah, go.
I do have one. Well, one is like I have to carry $1 at minimum, or like some type of dollar, whether it's $1, $2, $5, 10, whatever, in my wallet. So like in my wallet, I have I think it's a $2 bill.
Along the same lines, I remember the very first time I saw someone who wasn't Latino put their purse on the floor. And I like, it was at work. And I saw someone put their purse on the floor. And I was like, I looked around to see if anybody else was going to react. That's how I knew you're the only Latino in the room, right? Because I looked around to see if anybody else was going to react, and no one reacted. And I was like, why is her purse on the floor
the entire time?
I'm like, why is her purse on the floor? I'm like,
she got fired the next day.
What in the whiteness?
Right. And she was okay with it?
Right. Well, the belief is that your money will run away. And so that's why you don't put it on the floor.
Yes. I have heard of that. And like even with like my purse.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of putting on the floor. But it's weird. Like when I get home, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put it in the office.
Right.
And it'll be on the floor. But like at work, I'll have it on my desk.
So,
and I'll put it somewhere.
This is how specific I am with this. If I'll put my backpack on the floor, but if my wallet is inside, I won't.
Damn.
It's superstitious. It's like, that's what it is. Having these superstitions that you have from all these years. And again, it's not to say that I'm particularly superstitious, but today's not the day I'm going to try.
Yeah, I think that now that I think about it more,
the day I'm going to figure it out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of guilt that comes in that. There's like the Catholic guilt that comes in. There's all these things that are built in traditions. Another one too, where I say like, I won't try it, is like, you're not supposed to whistle outside at night.
I don't know this one.
So if you the belief is that if you whistle at night, you'll summon spirits. And so like evil spirits. And so again, I'm not saying I necessarily believe that, but today's not the day I'm going to be whistling outside.
Good thing I can't whistle.
We're not going to, you can't?
No.
They'd be like, we ain't even going over there for that. I am not about to boo.
Oh my God. There's like a TikTok, right?
No, there was it's on Drag Race. It was a Drag Race thing. But yeah, there are certain things like that. I'm trying to think of, there's a bunch of stuff at home that have to do, you're not supposed to let people sweep your feet.
I've heard of that. Because then you don't get married or
something like that. There's a lot. Girl. There's a lot of. I have some family members that were born with physical disabilities.
Okay,
is that the way to say that?
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a firm belief in the family that person has those physical disabilities because their mom went outside during an eclipse. Like that is what the family believes.
Was there an eclipse during that time?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And she went outside and was like outside because you're not supposed to be outside. You're not supposed to look at it, kind of thing, like a lunar eclipse, because it can cause like deformities if you're pregnant. And so there's a family member that I have that has physical deformities.
Oh, okay.
And the entire family believes that that's why. Like this person was born that way.
Wow.
Because their mother went outside during an eclipse.
I didn't know that one either, actually.
I think that's where the clothespin comes from. You're supposed to like put a clothespin on their stomach so the baby's protected.
When they go outside for an eclipse.
I think that overall, just in general. Yeah.
Oh, is that why they have a clothespin at baby showers?
I don't know. I never had
you
a
can't
baby
say
shower.
baby.
I never had a baby shower.
You never been to one?
No, but I never had one.
You never been to a baby shower?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh my gosh.
I don't know. Maybe.
Because like they're always like, oh yeah, it's a game where like, but it's with safe or clothespins.
Mm-hmm.
And I never like understood like really why.
I don't know if that was clothespins or if it's a safety pin, but there's that. And then there's also like with babies, they put something inside out. Have you heard of that?
No.
Where you'll put a piece of their clothes inside out?
Where?
Anywhere on their body. Like usually it's their sock. They'll put it inside out to protect them from mojo.
Never heard of that.
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot today.
Yeah. People are going to, but you know what? I can make this into a clip. We're talking a lot about superstitions, Latino superstitions, like putting your sock inside out or doing something like that. If you have any superstitions that you have, put them in the comments. I want us to talk about them.
Yes.
To hear about, we're from Texas, we're from San Antonio. There's a lot of superstitions in this world. And so I want to hear what everybody else has in the spirit of the upcoming Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a superstition, but the like Vicks fixes everything.
I feel like that's like a cultural norm, like just like a.
Okay.
I don't know if it's like a.
That's
superstition is like if it has something that's coming with it kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's like a punishment for not doing it.
Yeah. I'm like trying to think of other superstitions that I have.
You know which one needs to be canceled? Have you ever heard a superstition about rainbows?
Pointing at them.
Yeah, if you point at them, it's bad luck.
Homophobic.
That's so homophobic. You know what? You point at a rainbow if you want to. You live on the rainbow if you want to, and do your thing because that is ridiculous. I didn't even realize that. That's
a pot of gold.
That's really homophobic.
That is. I never thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna cancel it.
Yeah,
canceled.
Yeah.
Or the don't watch your dog shit poop.
Oh, you get a sty in your eye.
Right, child. I should have 3 styes right now today.
It's not even your dog. It's just watching a dog poop.
Oh, I watch. I mean, every morning I watch.
I know, but before I had a dog, I would never look at dogs poop.
Really?
I would like look the other direction. Again, like I said, I'm not to say that I'm very superstitious, but I'm not gonna today's not the day I'm gonna try.
I look at my dog's poop all the time because I'm like, okay, when are they done so I can pick it up?
You know what? Someone told me when I was younger. That you can't sleep with your feet out from under the blanket because
someone's gonna grab you
because something will play with your feet while you're asleep. And to this day, I cannot sleep with my feet out from the bed. I had a cousin tell me that. And I've been meaning to tell her, like, you scarred my life at like 6. And now I can't. My husband will sleep with his feet all the way out.
That's me.
And no, I can't. They have to be complete. Not only have to be covered, but they have to be like wrapped. Like I'll wrap the blanket under them so that they're like
fully, like no one's gonna touch my feet.
Right.
Funny enough for me, I hate feet, but mine are like out. And also like the way I sleep lower because my cat's like on top of me.
So they'll be out?
So my feet are hanging off the bed.
Oh, the demon's gonna have some fun tonight.
Again, not K-pop Demon Hunters.
Not K-pop Demon Hunters. Which I watched finally.
He did. We watched in PV.
Which I am obsessed with. I was not expecting it to be as good as it is.
I'm gonna put a little clip right here of you dancing.
Oh no, not that clip.
It was so cute. I was like, oh my god.
You look like
all right. You doing Don't Piss Me Off or?
Yeah, let's dive right in. So, if any of you are watching for the very first time, welcome. We are the JK Bouquet Show. But we always love to end our episodes with a Don't Piss Me Off segment, which is what we talk, something that pisses us off as it relates to the topic that we're speaking of. So today's being traditions. So for me, my Don't Piss Me Off is don't ask me personal questions, overly personal questions. Like
at family get-togethers?
At family get-togethers. And it always happens at these traditional moments where there's like at Thanksgiving or like Christmas, you're having the family get-together and they're like, where's your boyfriend? Where's your girlfriend?
Right.
Well, they always ask me, where's my girlfriend? And I'm like,
or they'd be like, when are you having kids? I'm like, what do you mean?
Oh my God. Yeah. That one is very relatable to like now.
I have one cousin in particular that does that. When are you having kids? I'm like, when you get custody of yours, like leave me alone. I hate when people ask me that. I'm like, when you pay for them. No. Stop asking me about kids.
Oh my God. Nowadays when people, someone has asked me that one time and I'm like, I got 4 at home.
Yeah.
They just have fur.
You, I know. But yeah, I get that. My don't piss me off is along the same lines. I think with a lot of traditions, we force ourselves to be around toxic people, and we shouldn't just for the sake of traditions.
I was like, she's always been like that.
Right. We have to go because we always do this as a family together. No, that person is mean. That person is rude. That person is not nice. They're toxic. Don't force yourself to be around people if they're toxic just because they're family.
Right.
I just, and I've said this in other variations before on this episode, but just like, I feel like traditions can sometimes trap people. And that's what I don't want to do. And I think that for us, the best part about being gay is that we get to create our own traditions.
We do.
And don't have to be trapped anymore in the space of these norms. Because a lot of the norms are church-based and they're guilty. They're based in guilt, or they're heteronormative norms that don't really apply to us.
Right. And now we're going to PV every year.
You know what? I need to talk about a moment where you broke norms.
When?
During your engagement. You proposed to your husband. Bottoms aren't supposed to propose. All right, we broke it too. I was proposed to.
You broke it too.
I did not get down on one knee.
I'm verse, first of all. So it could have happened either way.
So anyway, a lot of part of the rest of this sort of mini season that we're doing, we're going to talk a little bit more about the holidays and talk about things like spooky but gay, which would be about probably the one we're going to do next. Yes. Which is about sort of Dia de los Muertos and Halloween. But we'll talk about the rest of the holidays that come up through the rest of the year. So yeah, anything else?
Stick around. No, I'm trying to think. No, I think that was all.
What's wrong?
No, I was going to say something as it relates to your don't piss me off, but like, it's kind of like.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so for these episodes that we're going to do, we're going to do them every other week. We used to release at 9 a.m. on Thursdays, but we're going to switch it to probably 7 p.m. on Thursdays. Yeah. So mark your calendars, mark the time so that you can watch them. The way that the algorithm works, if you watch in the first sort of few hours, it helps the video get sort of pushed out everywhere. We understand people are busy, but we thought it would be more convenient to do it in the afternoon. So we'll see you in 2 weeks on Thursday at 7 p.m.